The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, I just threw out a little news release. Everybody's kind of excited. The pandemic vaccinations are going forward at a steady pace. And for the first time in a year, the number of new cases of the pandemic virus in the United States alone has gone below 100,000 per day. We're at 999,999, and they are excited. Okay? So it's the right trend, but drop in the bucket. Okay, when you look at all of the number of deaths and the number of infections, everybody still has high death rates and high infection rates. And that's because they haven't dealt with the basic root problem. That's why we had the Spanish flu in 1918. That's why we had H1N1 in 2003, and it was very quickly after that followed by MERS, SARS, and COVID-2. And then, of course, in 2019, we got the one we got now. And what's going on? Well, just listen to my prediction here. If we don't change the way we're kind of approaching these things, the next one is going to come within anywhere from a couple of years to a year or two or three or four or five, and it's going to make the Spanish flu look like nothing. Okay, it's going to be the big one. There's thousands and thousands of viruses out there, okay, laying around looking for a susceptible population. Well, if people continue to do what they're doing, we will always be a susceptible population. We didn't get rid of malaria. Okay, after thousands and thousands of years, everybody knew malaria, the spring fever, was due to an evil spirit. Until 1895, when a guy by the name of Ronnie, forget his last name, Ronnie Williams, maybe Doug can look him up for me. He was a guy, 18 years old. He was a medical student in India. And in 1895, he saw a parasite in the red blood cells of people who had the spring fever because the microscope was out then, 1895. And he put a little letter in the newsletter, and everybody around the world, because they could read the UK's, the Great Britain's medical newsletters around the world. Well, in 1936, another medical student, by the name of Paul Mueller, this guy is from Norway or Sweden, one of those kind of countries, and he comes up with DDT, and he starts spraying the swamps, killing mosquitoes, and you haven't heard anything since 1939 about malaria. Now, you go back to 1600, there was a Spanish gal, a royalty from Spain, and she was in Chile, South America, and she had the spring fever, and she ran into some herbalist there who was giving her the bark of this tree, and her spring fever went away. And it happened to have quinine in it, and she took all this bark back to Spain with her, and they named the tree after the province that she was from, Cinchona, Spain. So this is the cinchona bark. It's also known as the bark of the priest, the Jesuit bark and so forth. And they could kill the bug when people were infected, with the malaria bug, but they couldn't stop the pandemic until they interrupted the life cycle with DDT. Okay, now we got the same problem here. All right, you can take all the vaccinations you want, and you're going to slow the infection rate. Okay, but we have a problem here because vaccines do not kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, or yeast. Vaccines just introduce the DNA and the RNA from the virus into the person. Their body begins to build up an awareness, okay, this is bad stuff. And so when the virus comes, there's the bad stuff, and goes attacks it. Well, you need to be able to absorb nutrition. You have to have your villi in good shape, so that means no gluten. You have to be able to get the 90 essential nutrients so you can give it to your bone marrow. Okay, well, that means you got to supplement to guarantee your 90 essential nutrients. And your bone marrow's got to be healthy so it can make white blood cells and antibodies that go and kill and eat the viruses. All that needs to take place if the vaccines are going to do any good. People say, well, yeah, my mom was vaccinated for this pandemic virus, and 3 months later she died of the pandemic virus. Why is that? Well, that's because she was eating gluten all her life and oatmeal for breakfast and spaghetti at night and flour tortillas, okay, and she had no villi left in her intestines, and she wasn't supplementing because her doctor told her, don't waste your money on supplements. You can get everything you need just by eating well. And so her intestines were dead, and she wasn't getting any nutrients to her bone marrow, couldn't make any antibodies, couldn't make any white blood cells, couldn't make any red blood cells, couldn't make any platelets, and she had to go in every month for a B12 shot and an iron shot, and then the doctor wanted to give her a bone marrow transplant, and then she died. Okay, well, she had the vaccination because she wasn't doing the other three things. Okay, got to do the other three things. Now, why did the polio vaccine work so good for Jonas Salk? Well, this was a child's virus. You know, adults don't get killed and get paralyzed, okay, by the viruses that injure kids, okay? And that includes the polio virus. So when they gave all these kids the polio virus vaccine, they still had their villi. They responded very quickly, and we wiped out polio in months. The reason we're having a struggle with this pandemic is because nobody has gotten off of gluten. Everybody's still eating wheat, butter, and oats and eating fried foods, and nobody is supplementing enough. Okay? So I urge you, contact your Longevity associate. Okay? Get a hold of my CD set and my books and DVDs. Go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. Educate yourself, take the supplements, and save your family.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Focus Plus multivitamins, a fantastically delicious, full-bodied gourmet coffee that is fortified with vitamins and minerals designed to get your day started with a solid nutritional foundation. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And let's look at some quick numbers here. Right now, we're at 26,766,486 infected. At the rate of new cases every day now, we will be over 27 million by the end of the week. Okay, within 4 or 5 days, we'll be over 27 million infected. We'll be very close to 500,000 dead. Right now, we're at 460,000 dead. 460,000 dead. Now, we represent 25% of the world's total cases and 25% of the world's total deaths. What is going on here? Well, we're doing everything wrong. Well, wait a minute. We're distancing. We're wearing a mask. We're washing our hands. That's only 3% of what you needed. You need to support your immune system. You need to support your ability to absorb. You need to support your bone marrow to be able to make white blood cells, antibodies, red blood cells, and platelets. So, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils of any kind, no gluten, no wheat, no butter, iron, oats, no cheat days, no cheat meal per month, and then absolutely no sugar. Then I would throw in the 90 essential nutrients. Because of this pandemic, I'd use the big hammer in the toolbox. Okay, you want to take one healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight. You want to throw in for your bone marrow to be happy and healthy. You want to throw in the MSM, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. Vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. And then I would also throw in our collagen. We have the collagen peptides. We have the Pro-Joint FX. We got the glucogel capsules and liquids. I mean, really ramp up on that stuff. Use our sports drink. Remember, dead athletes don't lie. Dead athletes don't lie. Exercise without supplementation is suicide. Exercise will kill you if you don't supplement and eat properly. Exercise can be bad. The average lifespan of a professional athlete, when you take all sports combined, is 62, except for basketball players. They only live to be 51. And then, of course, there's our trauma doctors in the trauma rooms. Their average lifespan is 57. Let's listen to them about health and longevity. Okay, with all that said, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got one here that is headline, Feeding the Obesity Epidemic. More than half of children's drink sales in 2018 were for sweetened drinks. This comes from a report from the Rudd Center for Food Policy and Obesity at the University of Connecticut. They said that the sugary drinks made up 62% of children drink sales in 2018. Healthier drinks like fruit juices were accounted for just about 38%. And they said kids eat fruits and veggies. It's hard enough to get them to do those. And with this strong competition from these sugar-rich drinks, they say companies make extra difficult for parents by using eye-catching, confusing packaging. According to the lead author, Jennifer Harris, director from Marketing Initiative at the Rudd Center, and goes on to say children ages 2 to 11 saw more than twice as many TV ads for sugary drinks than they did for drinks that didn't have added sweeteners. And Kool-Aid owner Kraft Heinz directly advertised sugary drinks on children's TV channels. So there you go. And we've talked about that in the past about how people should stay away from these sugary drinks because they're just not good for you.
Well, that's why we have the Rebound. It has 100 nutrients in it. You know, Gatorade and Red Bull have 2 or 3, and it's almost all sugar and caffeine. They're energy drinks. They're not really nutritional drinks like our Rebound is. And then, of course, the reason why our kids are getting fat is because they're minerally deficient. We're not throwing wood ashes in their food anymore. We're not throwing wood ashes in the garden anymore because we have electricity. If you don't consciously supplement with these minerals, your kid's going to get obese because obesity is driven by a behavior called pica. You're starving. Even though you're eating tons of calories, you're still hungry. You're going to eat more because that's the symptom of these mineral deficiencies. It's called pica. Look it up, P-I-C-A. And every doctor who says, eat more whole grains should go to jail as a serial killer because they kill more people than the communists kill, okay? Telling people to eat more whole grains. Eat more vegetables, eat eggs, eat meat. The only grains you can eat is rice and corn, okay? Nuts are good. And don't forget your 90 essential nutrients. Contact your Longevity Societe. Pay wholesale prices. I'll pay the shipping if you get an auto ship. back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I urge you to get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. And it goes into the history of all these pandemics since 1918, the Spanish flu. And, we actually wrote the book, or actually we did start out with the CD in 2003, and the book in 2005, Hell's Kitchen. It tells you very clearly what's going on here, and the doctors just say, oh, well, you need to distance and wash your hands and wear a mask and everything will be fine. Well, that's only 3% of what you need to be taught. You need to get rid of all the bad foods so you can maximize absorption and stop inflammation. You need to take your 90 essential nutrients, so that you can give your bone marrow what it needs to make antibodies to defend you and actually be able to respond to the vaccinations. Shar, what's going on there in Michigan? What are people saying about the vaccinations?
Well, I don't know. They opened up. They did open up the restaurants on February, the first Monday in February, February 1st, and they opened the banks back up again, so we can actually go into a bank. So things are starting to progress a little bit, but it's people, there's more suicides going on than there is people dying from the flu because of depression, and they are starting to, take that into account too. People have herd mentality. They need to gather like cows and everything, And when you can't do that, I mean, look at what it's done to our business. We can't have meetings. We can't do anything, and this is not normal. This is not the way people usually act.
Sure. Well, people have a blood family, they have a church family, they have a business family, and so forth. And you're exactly right. The people are community animals. We do require a relationship within the tribe, so to speak. But we also need to do the thing to support our immune system and give our body what it needs to defend itself, like the 90 essential nutrients, and stay away from the bad foods and all that stuff. And when things go wrong, everything goes wrong because you're eating badly. People say, oh, don't waste your time and money on those vitamins and minerals and spend more money on alcohol and stuff like that. And so that's why all these crazy things are happening, because guess what alcohol is made from except for wine?
And barley and all that stuff. I know, I had that COVID virus a year ago. I think I got it the last day of February, and I was either on the couch 3 nights or 4. I should have wrote it down. But my point is, my son, I mean, he's sipping on longevity, BTT stuff all day long. He carries it around. Sometimes he leaves it at our house. I put it in the refrigerator. But he was with me in a car because we had to go to the drive-thru. My husband had just passed away. He passed away in the middle of March, so I couldn't hear. I went deaf from the virus. And he was driving us around to drive-thrus because you couldn't even go into a restaurant. The point is, he was in the car with me, so he never got it. If he did, he didn't even know he had it. And there's no way he couldn't have been exposed to it. But obviously he's young and healthy, and it didn't bother him.
Well, how long has he been taking the 90?
Oh, God, he's been taking it as long as I have. He definitely takes a lot of stuff, and he's going to be, later this year, he's going to be 49. But there's a lady we go to that,
Okay, we got to run here, dear. We'll be back after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And just a quick look here at things we look at all the time so you kind of keep track what's going on here. Let's look at Texas again at 29 million people. Versus Vietnam with 96 million people. Vietnam has 3 times the population Texas has. And right now, Texas is just short of 2.5 million infections, 2.5 million infections, and 38,000 dead. Vietnam, with 3 times the population, has 35 dead, not 35,000, not 3,500, but 35 dead, and 1,900 infections versus 2.5 million infections. What's going on here? Well, Vietnam is a classic Asian nation. It lives on rice, sweet potatoes, maize, beans, squash, and vegetables, and a lot of seaweed. And, of course, Texas is 40 to 50%, depending on what county you look at, is heavy with Latinos, black population, and Native American tribes, all of whom really eat almost every meal large amounts of gluten, wheat, flour, and oats, and traditionally they don't supplement. So there you go. And that's what the problem is. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Southern California. And Margaret, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Margaret. You're on the air. Hi.
Yes, hi. I'm calling about my husband. He is 77 years old. He's 5'9", weighs 250 pounds. He went to the doctor a few weeks ago and went to go see his cardiologist, ran some tests, and he found out that he has angina. So he prescribed medication, I think it's called Provastin, 10 milligrams, and then he also put him on an aspirin, 81 milligrams. His cholesterol is 220. His triglycerides are 267, and he does have high blood pressure. And he also said that his red blood cells and his white blood cells are low.
Mm-hmm. So okay, Charmaine, what's going on here?
Well, I would say he's got a gluten intolerance and other problems, obviously.
Well, yeah. Well, why are his red blood cells and white blood cells low?
Because he's not absorbing, and he's got
he's not getting any nutrition. Yeah, he's got bone marrow dysplasia, it's scar tissue in there and fat.
So his body can't make new blood.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what would you do for this guy? You know, he weighs 250 pounds, and He's got chest pain and so a little bit of high blood pressure and all this stuff going on with his bone marrow. What would you give him?
Well, for his weight and everything, first of all, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. That's what's causing the problem in the first place. And you're right about that. These people, if they would be on a good diet, they wouldn't be getting all these viruses in the first place.
Okay,
but anyway,
so what would you give him?
I would give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and he could even take 3, but probably financially he can't. But anyway, because that's going to run up to quite a bit of money.
Okay, Charmaine.
Well, I'm just telling you, most people, it's a shock to tell people that they got to take care of themselves.
Well, I'm not going to ask you any more questions if you keep doing this.
Well, he needs at least 2 healthy brain and heart packs. And he needs to add to that, Ultimate Daily Classic, very important, and he needs to add MSM and vitamin D3 for absorption. And he needs to get on a keto diet and take 2 meals as either keto shake or keto bars of the 3 meals a day, and he'll lose a lot of weight because he's definitely overweight.
Okay. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Give us a lead here, kind of what's going on with your hubby. But guess what? This is all resolvable within a couple of weeks or a month or so. Do the right stuff and supplement properly.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. That's 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I urge everybody, don't wait till you get sick to start thinking about all this stuff. Prevention is always the best approach, right? And so when you see what's going on around you here, don't wait until you're taken to the emergency room in an ambulance and you're in big trouble. What you want to do, especially if you have these pre-existing conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, low back stuff. You're talking about ringing in the ears, dental problems, your vision slowly going away. You've had Bell's palsy. You have skin issues, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis. You got bowel problems. You got celiac disease, ulcerative colitis, and you have diverticulitis and all these kinds of things. you have kidney failure, you're anemic, low white blood cell count, all this stuff. And respiratory things, asthma, bronchitis, COPD, you got bouts of hiccups. What is going on here? Well, these are all nutritional deficiency diseases because you've been eating gluten all your life and not supplementing. And so you've got to straighten all that up. Otherwise, as these pandemics come through here, you're going to be one of the more susceptible ones, okay? You kids can't say, well, I'm going to get the vaccination. Well, there's so many people get the vaccination and 3 months later they die because they can't absorb any nutrition, even if nutrition is being taken as supplements. And so their bone marrow is dying. And if your bone marrow cannot respond to the vaccination's useless. Okay? You might as well just pour elephant urine all over yourself because that's how valuable these vaccinations are going to be if you can't get the nutrition to your bone marrow. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, I do have some open lines today. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. And let's head to New York. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, David.
Hey, Doc. I'm calling about my cousin Steve in Florida. He's 6 feet, 190 pounds. He's in the ICU for COVID-19. About 4 days ago, his oxygen was at 94% with the help of the bypass mask. Today, it dropped to in the 60s. He's in a medically induced coma, and he's a type 2 diabetic. Yeah. And he's on a ventilator. He had neuropathy, back surgery. They froze his nerves. Yeah.
Okay, stop there
and
for a minute.
Also, one more thing. Okay.
Go ahead, one more thing.
Hello. Yeah, his wife tested positive for COVID, so she can't get near him, but basically nobody can get near him, but she can communicate with the doctor. So what can we do right now?
Well, why don't you have the doctor call me, okay? I'll be happy to do a three-way with the wife and the doctor and myself. Okay, that'd be kind of fun. But in the meantime, they won't let anybody near him. I was going to say, if you could get somebody to go in and visit, we've had people in comas for 6 weeks, 3 months, and that kind of stuff. And all they did was take our liquid minerals and with a washcloth, rub about the equivalent of a coffee cup full of these minerals on their back and their legs once or twice a day. And just after 3 days, they come out of this coma they've been in. And, of course, they were told he's only got a few days to live. And just in 3 days with rubbing the minerals on the skin absorbs the minerals go to the bone marrow, and everything begins to get happy again. But if the only thing they're going to give them is some saltwater IVs, some saline IVs, and some anti-inflammatories, and maybe some antiviral stuff to kill viruses, the outcome is not going to be good. Okay, so you've been stalled here because nobody can get near him. Okay, if you can rub some minerals on him, we've given people who are in comas, okay, for 8 years, and we're able to give them all these nutrients through their G tube that they were being fed through. And in 3 days' time, they wake up and go back to work, okay? And so, but you got to get the stuff into them. And so let's set it up. It'd be a wonderful thing. Let's set up a three-way with this doctor, okay, who's got this guy so isolated you can't even get in there. And let's do a three-way with the wife, or for you, since he's your brother or your cousin, okay? Let's do a three-way with you, the doctor, and me. All right?
Do we call the radio show, or do you have another way to contact you?
No, I want him to call through the radio show.
Great.
We're going to leverage.
Okay.
If this guy calls, okay, on Dead Doctors Don't Lie, then other people are going to hear this, and they're going to go to their doctors. And that's what we want to do. We want to maximize. We don't want this to be some secret thing that only he and I know, okay? All right, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Santa Barbara, California. And Carolyn, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Carolyn, you're on the air.
Hi, Doc and Char. I have two questions. Have a 1,400-pound horse with front leg joint problems and a 400-pound pig with bleeding from the anus, and they're trying to breed the pig with no luck.
What, the horse is trying to breed the pig?
No. Okay, you're being silly. No, they're trying to breed the pig, and they've had no luck. And what's going on with the pig?
Okay.
400 pounds.
Okay. Yeah. Is this a female or a male?
It's a female pig,
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm going to take that one, okay? And basically what you need to do is make sure there's no gluten in the pig's food, in the grain. The pig should be eating rice and sweet potatoes and stuff like that. And then I would give this pig the Bloomin' Minerals as a mineral supplement. I mean, he probably got hemorrhoids or irritable bowel syndrome or celiac disease. I mean, all vertebrates get the same problem from gluten. We need to get some nutrition in that pig because if he's got hemorrhoids and celiac disease, he's not going to be interested in breeding a lady, okay? And then a 14-pound horse with the mineral problem or mineral deficiency here because of leg problems. What would you do for this 1,400-pound horse, Charmaine?
Boy, he would need a lot of humic shale, definitely, added to his food. And
okay, yeah. The Bloomin' Minerals is the brand name.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, brand name. So I would give him, maybe a half a dozen cups of the Bloomin' Minerals. It's a granule, and mix it in with the food. But make sure the horse is getting, rice and sweet potatoes and that kind of stuff. I'm hearing an echo. Absolutely no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And of course, it's legendary that horses, here's feeling his oats. Well, that's for a while, but after a while, when your intestines are dead, you don't feel your oats anymore. Okay? So, got to get rid of the bad stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no sugar. And then both of them need minerals, both the pig and the horse. And I would go with the Bloomin' Minerals, which comes in, I think, 40-pound bags of granules. And just give them a cup of the Bloomin' Minerals per 200-300 pounds. So this pig's going to need, say, 3 cups of the Bloomin' Minerals a day, and the horse is going to need, as I'd give the horse, say, 4 cups of the Bloomin' Minerals, but it cannot have wheat, barley, rye, or oats. You can have hay, you can have rice, you can have potatoes, you can have millet, buckwheat, all that kind of stuff, but no wheat, barley, rye, and oats because they get gluten problems too, and they can't absorb nutrition. And so that's kind of the direction I would go. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
No, we sure don't. We're just about at break time here.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take it and remind everybody. You can imagine, as silly as this sounds, we are growing like crazy. We are looking for help. And so if you've ever thought about running a home-based business, now's the time to start with Youngevity. It's a $50 sign-up fee. It's tax-deductible. And when you sign up and when you renew every year, I will give you at sign up and your annual renewal $500 worth of free materials and information for how to run and build a business. Okay, and so the $50 is tax deductible, but then also you're getting free $500 worth of information and support on how to build your business for free. I'll pay for that stuff. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer, and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Washington State. And Lori, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Lori. You're on the air.
Dr.
How can we help you? Hi.
Well, hello. I just discovered you 2 days ago. My daughter introduced me to you, to your videos.
Welcome.
I am 52,
welcome to the family.
But I've been. Thank you. I'm 52 years old, but I've been told I look like I'm in my 30s, but I don't feel like it. I'm 5'4", I'm 150 pounds, and I have had chronic kidney stones since I was 29. I am also a DES daughter. I'm not sure if you know what that is.
Diethylstilbestrol, female hormones.
Okay. And then I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia when I was 20. I've had 2 back surgeries. I now have tennis elbow in my right elbow, and I don't.
Okay, we only have
right now.
Okay. We only have a little bit of time here. Okay. Do you have any other issues like diabetes or high blood pressure?
Nope.
Okay, good. Do you have any bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease?
No, I don't have celiac disease. No.
Okay. Well, you wanted to say something.
Oh, I do get bloated and gassy after I eat.
Okay. Do you ever have ringing in the ears, any tinnitus or dizziness or balance problems?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Charmaine, what's going on here?
Well, she's got osteoporosis of the skull for sure, and she also has a extreme, calcium deficiency.
Yeah, she got extreme. Well, where's the calcium? She got calcium deficiency. Where's the calcium coming from in her kidney stones?
It's being robbed out of her bones, and that's why she's getting kidney stones, because it's actually her bones, the calcium from her own bones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what would you do for her? Diet and supplement?
She definitely needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, no fried food, no burnt animal fat, and then she needs to get on 2... I'd get her on 1 healthy brain and heart pack and 1 healthy bone and joint pack. And then she needs to get extra, vitamin D3 for absorption, MSM for bones and joints and everything, and also Ultimate Daily Classic for circulation.
Blood flow.
Yeah,
for blood flow. Yeah. Okay, very good.
That should take care of her very well.
Yeah. Okay, and what would you do for her? I mean, she's got pain, what would you give her to rub on her back and her knees and
well,
all that
the
kind of
bone
stuff?
and joint pack that she'll get has got the CM cream in it, and she can buy some trauma oil to put with it, and it's an excellent painkiller with the trauma oil added to it.
Well, there you go. Yeah, apply that topically. And this can resolve very quickly if you stay away from all the bad stuff that Shar says here. Okay, absolutely no fried foods, no processed meats, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rye, oats, no sugar. And take these programs. Tinnitus is a squeezing of the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve when you have osteoporosis of the skull. You really need to get a hold of that book. It's all in your head. It goes into the 25 different diseases that people get when they get osteoporosis of the skull. You know, they get balance problems, you get ringing in the ears, you get things like trigeminal neuralgia, you get Bell's palsy, you get gradual loss of vision, you get hiccups, you get terrible belly pain and bloating, which all of which you have. And so, yeah, you're a classic case of osteoporosis of the skull. Age has nothing to do with it. Babies are born with osteoporosis of the skull. And so it's imperative that you get off all the bad foods, as Shar said, to get on the supplement program, and then call us every 2 weeks and give us a report, because you are going to have a great testimony. Your story, okay, your story is going to save a lot of people a lot of unnecessary misery, okay? And you will be an angel to a lot of people because of your story. So we look forward to hearing from you on a regular basis, and it's going to be a very good thing. Now, Charmaine?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'd like to say one thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you say about this gluten is so true about people not getting sick. They are so compromised when they eat gluten. I'm telling you, it's true.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.